Hi everyone, it's Zohra, and today I'll be telling you about the racial, ethical barriers I face as a poet. So I would say also from the last video when I talked about the social barriers that I face, I forgot to mention some things that I will mention now. That is that I have really bad anxiety, so therefore that causes me to be shy at some point in large crowds, because I don't like large crowds. So that is basically one of the social barriers that I face as a poet. And like I've mentioned already that like people expect others to be popular, or they want popular people to be surrounding them. So therefore they're expecting them to be popular around them, and like they want to like socialize around them. Yeah, and then also like not many very people like poetry, or like not many very people are interested in poetry, so they don't surround themselves around poets that easily, unless if that poet doesn't share their poetry with them, then they'll surround themselves around them. But then unless if they share their poetry with them, then sure, sometimes they'll surround themselves around them. Or if not, then they'll still surround them. But I feel like with me, within myself, like people don't surround me a lot because I mostly share my poetry with a lot of people. But then other people that like, really do like poetry, they do surround themselves around me a lot. But like, for people that do enjoy poetry, they stay surrounded around those people as me, and do frequently ask me to share poetry with them. So now with the racial, ethical, and also economical barriers as well. First, I would talk about the economical, and that is like I have published 4 books already, poetry or chapbook, and I would say what is really difficult for me right now is like having to have people buy my books. Like it's cheap, and they're all at a cheap price, but like it's like hard because like many people like they say like they like to buy other things, and they're like telling me like they would like to like spend their money much more wisely on other things. But then I tell them it's just books, you know. And I'm sure you buy other books on Amazon or other places that you buy books from, that are online resources and ebooks and etc. and stuff like that. So like some of them do tell me that they'll buy them later, but then not many, very a lot of people buy my books. Only like would be like 4 or 5 people buy my books, and then I would get like maybe like less money, but then sometimes I would get like a huge amount of money from selling my books. But I would say like another thing that I kind of have like a difficult hard time going through, that I go through now, is that I have a hard time like printing my books and then selling them by hand, because I'm usually like I don't want to lose it, and so I'm like I'll just like tell people about it and then give them the website, and then they'll like buy them from online. So that's actually one economical barriers that I face. But another one is like I have a YouTube channel, which you know already, of course, duh. And like they say you're supposed to get money, from like posting videos. I don't get that yet because like I don't have that much subscribers as needed. But if you don't mind like supporting me, please subscribe to my channel so that I can earn money from now on my channel. I would like to not be able to face this barrier anymore. So that would mean a lot. Now, with the racial barriers is that like, so since I am a Muslim, aka a smiley Muslim, many people like come up to me and they're asking, hey, you're Muslim, right? Yeah, you're a bad person, or yeah, you're a terrorist, or yeah, you're gonna like shoot bombings in other places and kill people, right? I'm like, no, I'm just a girl. I'm a pretty like young girl. Like pretty much, how am I gonna do all that when I'm just like a girl? Like how could you expect me to do that? That's just nonsense. And I'm like, what the heck? That is so freaking like an insult that they usually would say. So I would say like those are one of the racial barriers that I face / ethical barriers. Is that they accuse me of being a Muslim and accuse me of being a terrorist when I'm not really a terrorist, and they say crazy stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, you're a Muslim poet, aren't you? I've never seen or heard any Muslim poets out there. You're the only Muslim poet I know. And I'm like, no, there is actually one Muslim poet, or probably more than I know, etc. Here's one example. Bam, he's a Muslim poet. Yeah, and I'm sure he faces many barriers that I face as well. Racial, ethical, social, economical, etc. And so, yeah, I'm not the only one that faces these barriers, but yeah. So I would say that is one of the racial and ethical barriers that I face. And then some other people say, oh, you're Indian? Oh, you're Indian. You're Asian. What's your race? What's your ethnicity? I'm like, it's a little mixture between American Indian or Asian. But I'm kind of either one of them. But, like, it's crazy because then they're like, oh, right, you're an American Indian poet. You were born in India. I kind of hear that you have that Indian accent, or I hear that you have that, like, different sound in your voice, in your language. And I'm like, well, I speak English fluently. And then some people say, no, you don't speak English fluently like other people do. I've known much people better than you that speak English fluently than you do. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, but, like, at the same time, like, you can't insult me or, like, criticize me like that by my race, by my religion, because, like, at the same time that is, like, also affecting me negatively in my religion. So I'm like, okay, but then as a poet, what I try to do, like, to like outcome these barriers is, like, write out my feelings in dark poetry. I've been writing a lot of dark poetry lately, as you've been noticing. So, like, that's why, because what I'm passionate about, yeah, what bothers me, that's also another thing. What I want to get out there to the world to inspire and motivate people, to let them know the bigger message, show the bigger picture, that this needs to stop. Otherwise, it's going too far. So, yeah, hope you can relate to these racial, ethical, and economical barriers, and also social, which from the last video I will post that video of me speaking about social barriers that I face as a poet. And if you have any of the same barriers that you face as well, whether racial, ethical, economical, social, etc., please in the comment down section below, put that down there. We can have, like, a little chat box about barriers that you face as a poet. Thanks. Have a good day.